all forehand if he can, but with a solid backhand as well these days.
Yeah, so you can see how he got there. And
Round 1.
yeah, Hungarian Kristof Zakar. Lovely long strokes there. Really good touch. And he was 3 points away from beating Maxim Shmiryov in the group earlier today, so a real classy player. No surprise that he's come through his group. Laconic style, quite deceptive because he's got great touch and great power.
2-1.
Big apology for that net. To be fair, he got Alex's net back first in that earlier in that rally. Oh, and he slowed Alex down gradually, made Alex lift the ball more and more through that rally. Well done, Kristof, very smart. He looks like he's here for a good time, but he's certainly putting the points, getting the points under his belt as well.
2-8.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure the score is 2-2. Here we go, just correcting that.
Yeah.
And Flemming will know all about Zakar, I'm sure, but we certainly saw earlier he's a top player. So this is by no means an easy one-sided match coming up here.
Well, as well as nearly beating Maxim Shmiryov, he also played John Mizal, who we've seen on this court, and also just recently winning and getting himself into the last 16 on the other table. And earlier today, Kristof beat John Mizal as well. So Alex is facing a very, very strong player, but matching him at the moment. There's a little set piece, ran around, went for a big smash down the line. I don't know if that was even possible, but 5-3 now. Don't touch the edge. Kristof looking very comfortable in those backhand-to-backhand exchanges.
Yeah, you can see he likes his backhand. You will see him there run round on the forehand side to play a backhand. Not many do that. We have seen it a few times, but usually the other way round.
Oh, see that angle on that return of serve from Kristof. Beautiful. Too wide of the backhand.
7-4.
Great finish to that rally. All set up by Kristof playing wide of Alex's forehand with the short return. Just makes you realise how strong these players are. Just as Tony West was telling me just now, someone the class of Kristof. We can talk about everything that he's got and who he's beaten, but it's 8-4 to Flemming. Another great rally. Just keeping the pressure going there, Alex. Kristof just bats the ball into the net after the rally's over, as if to say, well, I've got to think of something new to do here. I'm not doing anything wrong, but I'm not winning all the points. Wow.
Well, look what he had to do to win one. Fantastic play, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Zakar, what a fantastic player. Backhand from the middle, backhand from the backhand, forehand from the forehand side. But he had to do all that just to get another one on the board against the great world finalist, twice world finalist, Alex Flemming. Now, he thinks that went on the table. No. And serving for Zakar. Happy to play backhands from the forehand side, Kristof Zakar.
7.
And you get the feeling if he gets Alex far enough away from the table, he's fairly comfortable. So if he can push Alex back enough, he can take Alex's big shots. Oh, beautiful forehand to forehand. The big show, wonderful play.
Incredible quality, isn't it, for the last 32,
Last
man.
32 of the World Champ. What's the semi-finals going to be like? What reactions? Amazing. fast serve across court from Alex. Well, they're happy to trade, aren't they? They're just like two boxers slugging it out.
Yeah, that's quite a good analogy, and Zakar holds nothing back, does he? Every shot he hits at more or less maximum speed, unless it's sort of a bit shorter. But once the rally's open, he accelerates his arm through the ball as quick as he can, every time.
Yeah, he does. But he does it with great touch and feel as well. So he can find the angles that he wants, the exact pace that he feels he can carry on a particular ball.
10, 11.
And look at that, back at 10-11. Well done, Kristof. Oh, it's in the pits, tyre trouble. That's a lovely backhand across court. Oh, Kristof, that was fantastic. Backhand from the middle, wide of Alex's forehand, set up the rest of the rally. Great stuff.
Well, we're really seeing, aren't we, how this guy gave Maxim so much trouble in the group stage.
Yeah, he's improved so much since the last couple of years. Great backhands. Oh, well, the flash really having to fight. That determination from Alex Flemming. Changed the side spin on the ball as he played that last forehand across.
Double point ball, Flemming.
So this was worth 2. 12-11 to 14-11 is the attempt. Oh, by the smallest of margins. Catches the net, just goes off the end of the table. But look at that. Delight. Game point to Flemming, but he's blown his double point ball. Again, backhand from the middle, wide of Alex's forehand, keeps Kristof Zakar in touching distance. He needs these 3 points to take the first game. He's not opting for the double point ball. Beautiful strokes, lovely play. And then Alex getting Kristof in the crossover there between his backhand and forehand to give him that final point. 15-12. But in the middle of that game, Tony, some wonderful stuff. And then Alex into the crossover, right there, in between the backhand and the forehand. A nod from Kristof Zakar. And that was just enough. Blows his cheeks out in relief. And meanwhile, on the other courts, Liang Shui is this, with match point. Yeah, and that's it, converts that one against Vladislav Kushenko, who goes out in the last 32. Vladislav was looking so strong for the tournament, but a very talented Liang, Chinese player Liang Shui. He's through to the last 16. That's a tough draw for Kushenko, who was playing very well earlier on today. Okay, back to the show court, and Alex just talking his way through rather than listening to the coach. He's just downloading, thinking. Coach just giving him the space to think for himself.
Joe Colin, I really feel there that Flemming was masterful with his tactics on using the double point ball when he did, and I think that really made the difference in that end. And of course now he's got that confidence to be able to play, knowing he's got a game up behind him. So I think that made a huge difference in that game.
Certainly did. He was caught by Zakar, but managed to use that to pull out a lead again. And that is a world-class shot. Brought in for the drop shot, saw it bounced a tiny bit higher, played a hard forehand flick across court. Beautiful shot. There's the drop shot. Pops up slightly, and he pounced on it. Oh, his forehand to forehand trading.
Well, Zakar apologises for a slight net early in that rally, but I think he fully deserved the point in the end. Wow.
Gorgeous stuff.
2-1.
So Zakar not phased at all by going one game down. Looking as smooth as ever.
1-2.
Alex nearly hid his way out of trouble there. Forehand down the line and then attempted backhand down the line, but didn't quite come off on the backhand. Again, Zakar getting Alex stuck in the crossover. Tony, I was talking to Alex in between the sessions, and I said, your backhand is much stronger now, and that gives your game more of a balance. And he said, yes, it does, and his backhand is stronger than it was. He freely admits that. But he said the difficulty is now knowing when to stand and trade backhands and when to go around to play his forehand from the backhand side. In years past, he'd be zooming around to get around like that. Now he's less sure when he should run around because his backhand's got stronger since last time.
I'm absolutely loving this match. They're both just hitting that ball as hard as they can. Great stuff to watch.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Oh, wonderful. Down the line.
2-7.
Oh.
7-3.
There you go. Black and white shoes. So different shoes for different purposes. I wonder why that choice.
7-4.
Yeah, good one, Tony. At least he's got a left-handed one on his left foot. Left-handed one? Can you wear a left-handed shoe? His left shoe and his right shoe? On the right feet, anyway.
I'm guessing he's got a matching pair at home.
5-7.
Very good. I think he's gone for the lighter version of shorts as well, to be honest. That's a beautiful forehand flick across, though.
6-7.
Well, not much in this, is there? There he goes again. Alex, I think, was surprised by a cry during the rally from the crowd. He's going to have to get used to that. There's an absolute cacophony of noise going on, and every now and again punctuated with something quite loud. But all in good spirit, and the players learn to just focus on the little orange thing that's going between them. That's the only thing that can put your points on the board.
Flemming pulled his way back in. Just a few mistakes coming from the batter Zakar. He's played so well early in this game. The problem with playing the players like Flemming, the very top ones, is you have to keep that level up all the way through the match to have any hope.
9-8.
And Alex really knows that every point now is absolute gold. He really doesn't want to lose this victory.
9-8.
Really needs to put Zakar away in 2 games.
Oh, inside I'm screaming, double point ball, double point ball.
Brilliant atmosphere in the crowd now.
9-10.
Here we go.
Double point ball.
Well, this is
Zakar.
going to be absolutely critical. 2-point deficit or a 1-point lead. And it's a 2-point deficit.
11,
Flemming's delighted
9.
to hold him back and win with the white double point ball. Alex only gets 1 for that, but it prevents 2 going onto the board for Zakar.
And he didn't play the point badly at all, Zakar, did he? He hit a couple of immense backhands, but Flemming just matched it with his forehand from the backhand side and stayed in the rally.
Indeed. Again, Alex using that serve.
12,
Just a little
9.
topspin roll serve short, encouraging them to flip, and almost forcing them to flip. And then he's got the fitness, the athleticism, and the anticipation to be able to follow it up. Great backhands from both players. Unlucky Kristof. And there we've got a lead stretched out now. 2 away from victory for Alex Flemming. And Kristof Zakar getting so many good balls on every rally, but he's just facing a barrage from Alex Flemming, and he's not missing any.
He's such a good player, isn't he? I mean, he's turned up here and he's only lost to Maxim Shmiriov and, well, looking like losing to Alexander Flemming.
Yeah.
And there's not many other players who would have beaten him, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. Close games against both of them.
14,
Surviving now.
10.
1 point from defeat for Kristof Zakar. Winner of this will play Liang Shui of China that we saw at the break just now. He beat Kushenko of Russia. That's a beautiful shot from Kristof, but the ball's still in play. That's a smash, he gets it back. An unlucky net, and that takes the game and the match. I'm sorry, he says in English.
Oh, a cruel ending that for Zakar. He didn't deserve that, but well done, Flemming. Terrific performance.
Fantastic stuff. Wonderful, wonderful game there from Alex Flemming. Chris Doran looked unbeatable. Andrew Baggerly looked unbeatable. Alex Flemming looks unbeatable. But what's going to happen when these players start to play each other? Kristof Zakar, beautiful attempt. What about this for a match point? Got that one back, and then just lucky net. Couldn't hold on to his back even. So Kristof Zakar, well done. So from Alex's point of view, look what he has to do just to win 1 point, but he's fighting for it. He knows it's match point. And then finally, that's enough. An apology. I think Kristof knows that Alex was slightly better, but I can't imagine what it's going to be like.